Καλώς ήρθατε στο live, παιδιά. Αυτός ο τερματοφύλακας φαίνεται πολύ καλός. Τι είχαμε σε καλό τερματοφύλακα?
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bernardo Silva.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
It'll be a throw-in. De Ligt. And it's Forlan. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, great, there's the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Roberto Carlos. Musiala. Oh, important interception. And it's Forlan.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Stoichkov. David Villa. And here's Kane. Oh, shooting chance! That is decidedly lacking.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
David Villa. Here's... Can he finish? He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Greece really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Cleared without hesitation. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And he welcomes it in. He's onside, shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Has a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Now he's off and running. De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that. David Villa. Rodri. Madrid are one down despite having the better chances here.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Beckenbauer is the guilty party there. David Villa. Rodri cuts it out.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, nice touch. De Bruyne. David Villa.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's a good run down the left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That has been knocked clear. Spread it left.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Stoichkov looks to get on the end of this. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That was always going to be the keepers. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Forlan, and he welcomes it in. And he was alert to it. Out for a throw. And it's Guardiola. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to... Oh, he's been caught on it here. He is through here. Tries a shot. Oh, split-second reaction.
Endrick actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
De Bruyne with the short one. And De Bruyne! And the half-time whistle goes. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Big chance! We've got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Number 21.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
De Bruyne. So what can they make of this? Musiala, and he's managed to get free. Has a go! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Straight at the keeper.
Stoichkov really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told. He knows.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Musiala. Stoichkov. Musiala. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. That is great defending, so alert. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And he was quick to react. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Looking for options for movement. And the shot! Yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And yes, it's him again. Madrid go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's Stoichkov. Real chance! That's going to go a long way. And here's Bernardo Silva. Oh, well played. David Villa. He's got away. Picks out Brits Folland! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Greece have their second corner now.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Back into the middle. Goalkeeper's ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Closing in on the last of an hour. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting...
And Messi!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Stoichkov! And that could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. Bernardo Silva carries the ball down the right. And it's Belletti. Belletti.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Five minutes left on the clock. Oh, he's found support out wide. Adams clears it away. Hits one! Just not quite happening for him just now.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
De Ligt gets it clear. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Substitution.
And here's Forlan.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Mbappe. Davis. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Forlan might just make this. Rodri. And he cuts out the supply. And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly, result-wise, this is a game...
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial.
Everyone, please welcome the
We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And we rise now for the Japanese national anthem. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Wataru Endo, to me, Peter, really makes up the heart, the legs and the lungs of the team. He has a tactical intelligence that when everybody else tends to pile forward, then he has to put himself in a covering position and deal with whatever re-emerges at times. And he's expert at dealing with that, at getting around the pitch.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Doan. Endo. He's tried one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now he's off and running. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Skims one in. And through to the goalkeeper. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Kubo. And Endo. Doan. Endo. He's going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Nagatomo. Oh, that's neat. And it's Nagatomo. He's onside. Great hit! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
After 29 minutes is number
They have
38.
what they wanted, the first breakthrough. It's a goal kick. Nicked it back promptly. Doan. Can he get away here? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Let's a look and place it forward.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Kubo. That pass has been well intercepted. Endo. Doan. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, bang on target.
1 minute added time.
Doan. Great. And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Some first-half thoughts?
Japan, I suspect, will be a little irked that they haven't established a bigger lead. However, they have the ability and personality to fix that.
Japan come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Japan carrying He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting better and better. And that really is so impressive.
The goal scorer for Japan.
Japan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Number 3.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And the shot! They've done it! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Pinches it off him. Japan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He could be in here. And what have we... This time, surely! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Try and the shot!
The attendance for this match.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Forwards and with intent. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Endo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Endo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kubo. Turns and goes back, shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Doan. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
That'll be a throw-in. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he was quick to react.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quick.
Now the finish! It's in!
Japan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
The goal scorer for Japan.
Japan
After
take a
76
2-goal
minutes
lead
is
and are looking good for the
number
win.
38.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Shifted upfield. Nagatomo cuts out the pass. Back into the middle. And the shots! They are rampant! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
There will be 3
He's had it
minutes
nicked
added
away.
time.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, off the bar! No mistake! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Kubo. Out to the left it goes. Kubo. Heads it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy. Hoy se enfrentan
This place. World, no decibels spared in this collective chorus. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
He's found a way through. Mohamed Salah! They've scored!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Egypt break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Bernardo Silva. Beckham. Endrick powering forward here, and it's Beckham. And here's Mbappe. Plenty to aim at here. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? And he's there to clear it. Here's Rodri. And here's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Trezeguet. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's picked his way through. He has found the way through. Can he finish? It's in! Done it again! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Egypt are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Bellingham. Beckham. Hegazi gets it away.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, such a clever touch. Up he goes! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that has been cleared. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Trezeguet. Oh, strongly challenged there. 15 minutes till half-time. Could move up a gear here. Bellingham. Beckham. Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. And they can counter here. And it's Salah. No, he refuses to take the bait. Mbappe. Oh, played right into his path. And here's Mbappe. Beckham! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Beckham. Bernardo Silva. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Mbappe.
Davies really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
There's the shot! That's a decent clearance. Bellingham. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Bellingham.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking to a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
El dorsal 17.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Oh, it's Dembele. Stoichkov. And the shot at goal! He scored! And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Marquinhos. And it's Davis. Here's Rodri. Belletti. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he was alert to it. Beckham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe. Stoichkov.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Tries a shot! He has done it! They have come!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
And he was quick to react. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's El Neni. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. De Bruyne. De Bruyne is steaming forward. Can he put it away? It's in! And the comeback is complete!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the...
And Stoichkov! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. It's a loose ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Has a goal! They've done it! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Dembele at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Interesting ball. Shapes to shoot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pass is just off target. Dembele being hunted in packs.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Beckham. And here's Stoichkov. Gets a good foot in there. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, it's Dembele. Stoichkov. Tries to get it clear. And that's aimed into the middle. Defending of the desperate for... He's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Showing good feet. Mohamed Salah. And he welcomes it in. Davis. And Adams. 4 extra minutes added on. Oh, it's Dembele.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And it's hoisted clear. De Bruyne. And he's had a hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. Mustafa Mohamed. And it's El Neni. And that's that. Madrid have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Dembele picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Big header! That has been knocked clear. Has another go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. There's the hit! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ribéry pinches it off him, looking for the run. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Oh, and he's through the middle. Hernandez. It'll be a throw-in. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball. when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Olise. Koundé. Now that's well seen too. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he's cut it out. Oh, they can break here. Griezmann. Now it's Mbappe. There's the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Kante picks it up from the goal kick. France yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, super ball! Griezmann. Oh, important interception. The referee has given a corner. France have their second corner now. Lobbed in behind. France. Thuram! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. That's really well manoeuvred. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. And he's... Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Mbappe, who's short. And the finish! And that certainly packed a punch. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Barcola, and he cuts out the supply. Conte. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Backward it goes. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, smashing header! Goal! That takes him up to 30. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
Conte. Griezmann. Can he get it through?
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Hernandez looking to hit the byline here. And here's Dembele. Oh, nicely intercepted. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Very nicely done.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
No mistake! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
Some big chance, must be! Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! cusp of half-time! He delivers with perfect timing.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them.
He's got the shot away! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
He's had it taken off him. Mbappe. Olise. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Barcola.
This is the time you need that pace.
And the half-time whistle goes. Oh, the two... both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
France head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Shot at goal! Mbappe!
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the... And the shot! Really well taken goal. France are back on level terms. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. We have ourselves... Now the finish! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
France go into the lead. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Barcola.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. France are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Ribéry. Well timed, excellent interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Olise, well seen, saw that coming. Upamecano makes the interception. Olise. France finding their passes. They've won a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Mbappe plays it short.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Great hit! Griezmann. That's a nicely measured pass. Mbappe gets... There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Griezmann with the short one. Koundé. He's tried one! let off.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Conte. Koundé.
Look, it's a run defence dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Distributed tidily. Barcola. France do have a chance to counter here. Nkunku gets his pass away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Conte. Great position here. Olise. Chance here to counter. Barcola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Conte. Mbappe. Mbappe. He's looking to set free a runner. Mbappe! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Now it's Mbappe.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Pass is just off target. France moments now away from seeing this one out. Now it's Ribéry.
Such good technique. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Olise. Chouameni. And the referee brings it to a close. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
France can be really happy with this. I saw it as for anyone who might be up next.